For generations, coal mining has been central to West Virginia's identity and its economy. There was a time when most West Virginians knew someone working in coal, a parent, an uncle, a neighbor down the street. But over the last few decades, West Virginia's coal economy has been in decline. Mechanization, competing coal from other states, the natural gas boom, environmental concerns, and lower costs for alternative energy all contribute to an economic turn from coal. This has been hard on our state. You can see it when you drive through our small towns and see boarded up shops and empty storefronts. Where there once were bustling, active towns are now communities struggling to figure out how to survive. However, we now have an opportunity that comes only once in a generation to transform West Virginia's economy and to create a place where our young adults have good jobs and want to stay and raise their own families. Congress and the Biden administration have shown their commitment to coal communities. Billions of dollars have been dedicated across the country and here in West Virginia to upgrade our infrastructure and renew our economy. This past fall, a group of West Virginia legislators conducted a listening tour of coal communities to hear from people who live in places dealing with this change.
What are we doing here this evening? We are here this evening to talk about the impact that the loss of coal jobs has had on our community and how we can come together as a community to work on new ways, economic development that can help displaced workers and other workers in our valley have new jobs.
You guys want to start us off, talk about how you've seen production kind of slow down over the years?
You see folks every day that live throughout this region that need opportunity that's left this area. So I'm here to hear what people have to say about what they think we need to do as elected representatives to provide them for that opportunity.
In the valley, the roads are terrible. The roads are terrible from Charleston all the way to Oak Hill.
Things like infrastructure, broadband, downtown redevelopment, infrastructure, local community quality of place.
I mean, I'm thinking about girl things, but you all come up with some guy things. What do you like to do?
I think this is a really important issue, a just transition. And so I enjoyed this. We're small groups trying to learn from people and brainstorm on how we can get out of the rut that we're in West Virginia.
There's a lot of mineral resources here in West Virginia that are primarily untapped and have been unexplored. One of the key things that I want to get into is the rare earth elements that are critical for national defense.
I don't really believe there's a need to transition from coal. I believe we should be working to transition with coal.
My husband actually is involved in the mining industry, so I do have a profound interest, and I have a profound interest in growing West Virginia to keep our young people here.
Well, I'm from here. I'm from Mingo County. I come from a long line of coal people, and I've seen it take life. I've seen it take limbs. I've seen it take livelihood, and I'm tired of the industry taking from this place, and it would be great to see somebody give something back.
And I got to talk with individuals about a variety of industries and economic segments that we can use to diversify here in West Virginia, and where do we go post-coal in the 21st century.
But I'm also here because I'm a mom, and I want my daughter I want to be able to stay here, raise my family here, raise my daughter in a healthy, safe environment with opportunities.
Everyone deserves clean water, and as we know, coal is phasing out across the country and world, and we're embracing a clean transition across the world to be able to adapt and mitigate the climate change. And our community should be at the forefront of this transition.
A lot of things that we do in southern West Virginia, tourism, it's good for a season, but it's seasonal. It's not year-round.
Well, you know, I've always been a supporter of coal, and I still am. But it concerns me when our state has put all their eggs in one basket. Okay, and we've not, for whatever reason, we've not diversified.
And I know the city they've done some things in terms of looking at energy efficiency and switching to renewables, but I'd like to see a bigger effort citywide or region-wide to do that.
We're going to provide technical assistance for grant writing. We're going to provide all the neat things that the cities would need to pull this money down and be competitive.
But I think the whole area of environmental restoration has a lot of potential all over the state in places that have been heavily mined.
We really care about our communities, we care about the health of our rivers, and coal mining has a large impact on both of those, both the health of our rivers and our communities.
I think part of what's important about what just happened is we're actually having the conversation that we've needed to have for a decade or two.
The opportunity to move West Virginia forward is here, and it is our responsibility to let our lawmakers know what we want. Go to wvrivers.org/transition to find out how.